High intensity focused ultrasound. Today, we are going to demonstrate to you on how HIFO works. We are going to send energy through this meat. This is beef meat. So we are going to send energy through this beef meat to the center of this meat to demonstrate to you on how we send energy to the fibroids through your skin without burning the skin and gets to the fibroids with precision. Stay tuned. So the meat is being held on top of the probe and we are going to send energy to the meat. This is a control panel whereby we get to see the patient and able to see the fibroids from here. So this is our meat. This is a meat that we have placed above the probe. This is the meat. So we can be able to see everything from here, from our control panel. And this is where we are going to send our energy to the meat. So we are going to send energy to the meat right now. What we are going to use is the energy of 200. That is 200 watts. Sending the energy now. You see the red button? We are sending the energy. Energy is being sent. So in this instance, if it's a fibroid, we are ablating it. Once you see the red, we are sending energy. Sending more energy. As you can see, our meat here, it's changing the color. There's a point here, you can see some gray. So the meat is absorbing the energy. So if it was a fibroid, this means we are cutting off blood supply to that fibroid. Our meat is taking energy. You can see the other part is black, but there's a point whereby it's changing to gray, whitish gray. Now we are going to look at the results of the procedure. So you look at our meat. So if this was your skin, you see our meat is still intact. Nothing has happened to the outer part of the meat. Now we are going to cut the meat in the middle. Let's see how the energy has penetrated this meat. So this is our meat. We are going to slice. Here. So you see, we sent energy to this meat. So if this was a fibroid, we have already cut the blood supply, as you can see, and it's still warm. As I touch it, it's still warm. So if this was the fibroid, here, if this was the fibroid, you can see we have ablated the fibroid, so the fibroid is dead already. But you can see the level of the skin, quite safe. You see, if this was your skin, not on the top there's nothing, no burn, nothing. But on the fibroids, that is where things have happened. That is where the energy has gone to cut the blood supply. Explain further, the burnt part, you see this burnt part, how we say that the fibroids shrinks and disappears. It's quite easy to pluck off. See, it's quite easy to pluck off the meat from where we have done the ablation. You see, quite easily. This is what happens when you tell you that the fibroids have shrunk and disappeared and the body has taken care of the rest. But it's quite hard. This part that we have not ablated, you can't remove any chunk of meat from here. But here, quite easily, these are chunks of meat. So our viewers, as you can see, our meat here is quite intact, no damage on top of the meat. If this was your skin, no damage at all, no burns at all. This is why we say high intensity focused ultrasound is quite safe and works with precision, targeting those fibroids and adenomyosis, each at a time. So as you can see, this is how we send the energy to the meat. So if these were fibroids, you can see the impact. This is the impact of the energy. Therefore, the fibroids will definitely die. They'll shrink and die, and the body will take care of the rest. Even had you had seen, as we are holding the meat, there's no form of radiation, no form of stray heat. Otherwise, the person who was holding the meat could have been burnt or encounter some effects from the energy. That is how we send the energy precisely to the fibroids, to kill the fibroids, to kill the blood supply. And in a matter of time, the fibroids die. You get a better lifestyle because the symptoms that you are experiencing disappear. We are located at Landmark Plaza, first floor, Nairobi High School.